Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 41 of the A-Listers. Obviously one of your favorite weekly shows alongside Al-Ahwa and the others that we do. What's happening? Yeah, everything is good. Khalas, nothing's happening. Anyway, so today we're here. You guys thought, it's the summer, so A-Listers want to be live. There is no one to cook. There is nothing to talk about. First of all, there's always something to cook because Hamza exists. You get me? And second of all, we're going to be reacting to news during this transfer window. So the news today is as following. Enzo Maresca has been announced as the Chelsea manager. Bruno Fernandes is on his way to Bayern Munich. And Hamza's favorite news. Today, Didier Deschamps announces that Saliba will not be starting at the Euros. You get me? So this gives us extra content to deal with. I love every single one of you guys in the chat. There's already 242 people in here. You get me? It is hot. It's actually 42 degrees today in Jordan. It's really hot. Like, guys, we've been like absolutely killed by this heat. You get me? Big up City who says, "Punch out." You know what? I'll play the clip just for that. So that's a funny ass clip. Shout out RSM. Who sent me that? Wallahi, RSM is goated. Shout out to RSM, man, my guy. And speaking of RSM, might as well introduce him first. You get me? He got his Independence Day. His manager is there. Wait, last A-listers list. He didn't know that Poch was gonna get sacked yet, right? Oh, the last A-listers list was after the episode was after the FA Cup final. He didn't know yet. Oh, this is the first time him speaking about it on A-listers. Man like Lewis is in the building. How are you doing, Lewis, man?
Big up, bro. No, we spoke about on the last episode. We had the whole Maresca discussion then.
Which day did you sack Poch?
We sacked Poch the day of El Hour meets A-listers. And then we did A-listers the week after. FA Cup final. Then we did the whole Maresca discussion. Which one of us is the high one? What the hell?
Why did you take 1 week to announce it?
I don't know.
Fairs.
But yeah, good to be back. Shout out everyone. Shout out the chat. And yeah, up the Chelsea. A new era again.
So that RSM as well. Send me more clips, please, RSM. You get me? Please send me more clips. I'm ready for it. Man said Maresca Nation. You guys, there's no way. And you know what's funny? Your name is Pasta as well. I love YouTube, bro.
Maresca Monday. Let's go.
He's Italian, right? He is Italian.
Yeah.
There you are. It explains the pasta thing as well. Big up to you, Pasta. Premier League champion. He was the Champions League champion until Madrid won it 3 days ago. You get me? And, FA Cup finalist. Man like Hamza is in the building. How are you doing, Hamza, brother?
No. I'm a world champion. You forgot to say that. Until June 2024. I'm a world champion. I hold that cup, bro. I'm the world champion. Sit down. You're not even a Europa League champion, bro. You're just a Carabao Cup winner. Champion. You're calling Carabao Cup winner. You're a Carabao Cup winner. Yeah. Cup. I'm a Super Cup champion. Yeah, world champion. Nothing better than that. Yeah.
Hamza, today is not about me and you.
So why did you start like that? That's what I'm saying.
I didn't start anyway. I didn't mean it anyway negatively. I was thinking of the City win this year. I remember they won the Premier League.
Next time say world champion. Next time just say world champion.
Okay, you know what? In next hour, I will introduce you as world champion.
Hassam, we linked up well today. English Luis Figo and English Cafu for England.
Who's English Cafu? Trent?
No.
Who? you know they did link up.
Hey, you think I'm gonna say Trent?
You know, I've only heard you do Trent prop one time when Cancelo had the fight with Pep. When this guy came on a space, he's like, Trent is better than Cancelo. Big up Hamza, man. Big up Hamza.
Big up.
Joining us on the channel as well. You get me? Second place. Nothing embarrassing about his football club whatsoever. We actually have quite a bit of news when it comes to Arsenal as well regarding Sesko and stuff like that, but nothing final yet. Biggest troublemaker in the Arsenal football history. Man like Egal is in the building. How are you doing, Egal?
I'm good, people. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling?
Alhamdulillah.
Good, man.
But just chilling, man. It's summertime, shining. Yeah, man, just relaxing. Honestly, I don't get enough sleep, man. So if I'm incoherent, allow me.
That's fine. That's fine. That's a problem we all face in this summer.
Did you watch the
Didn't me and you
Champions
do a
Final?
video last year at like 1 a.m.? Me, you, and Karan. Declan Rice
Yeah.
video.
I fell asleep,
Remember?
man. The Champions League final was boring.
No, it was entertaining. It was entertaining. But fair enough. if you feel that way.
Predictable.
Voila.
Real Madrid win their game. What on earth is going on, Hamza?
What was that background noise?
My cousin says it's boring. My cousin says it's boring.
Yeah,
It's
so
boring.
he agrees with me. There you go.
They said it's boring. It was a boring Champions League final.
By the way, per request of Carefree Lewis, he asked me. I'm sorry, Egal.
Huh?
Why are we counting Champions Leagues? Let's actually go through a combined 11. Courtois is injured, so I'm going to go David Raya. They don't have a left back of quality, so I'm going to go Zinchenko. Center back pairing, I'm going to go Gabriel and Saliba. I don't think any of their center backs are better than ours. It's a toss-up between Carvajal and Ben White, but I'd rather have Ben White. The midfield, Declan Rice is a defensive midfielder, no debate. Jude Bellingham is also in, no debate. And it comes down to Mudryk or Martin Odegaard, and I pick Martin Odegaard. I think Vinicius has been poor this season, so I'm going to go Rodrigo, Saka, and Gabriel Jesus. Let me know what you think.
Lewis requested. I'm sorry. I cannot deny.
I completely forgot I even asked for that.
Shameful.
Yeah, all
Shameful.
people.
As soon as I played that, Lewis was like, play it on A-listers.
I thought you were trying to throw me under the bus. Nah, fairs.
No, I didn't. See, I'm honest, man. You actually did want me to play that as well.
Sam, zoom in on
Yes.
me, please.
Yes, go ahead, Hamza.
Let me show you. This is the funny, yeah?
Can I introduce our last guest first, Hamza?
Just quickly. One more.
Replacing Grigsy today, you get me. Divock Origi is here, and he's gonna give us a Divock Origi performance or a Ole Gunnar Solskjaer performance, if you want the United reference. Joining us, making his debut on This Is Football. Imagine, debut on This Is Football. You'd come join the A-list. You get me? The man, the myth, the legend. 100 times a better beard than flawless. Man like Shikh is in the building. How you doing, Shikh, man? You good?
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Lewis, Hamza, Egal, and yourself too, Hussam. Absolute honor to be on the channel. This is one of my favorite shows to watch as well. So I'm a big fan. The fact that I'm on here, it's absolutely surreal. But yeah, great to be on the show. I can't wait to talk about Bruno and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Big up to everyone, man. Let's go.
Big up. Guys, Shikh TV is in the description. One of the mods, please post Shikh TV in the chat right now. We have to get his subscribers up. Everyone go post Shikh TV. One of the mods, please post it in the chat right now. Hit the link because we all have to go subscribe. See why you should never use a fuckboy image in your thumbnails? That's why I chose Shikh, because his picture is not like a fuckboy. You're out here looking like a fuckboy on that thumbnail.
I told him to send me a normal picture, and I just told him I need a picture for a thumbnail, and then he sends me one of those mirror selfies with his phone in his hand.
Mirror selfie, 100%.
Yeah, it is what it is. But shout out to
This is the link, guys, in the chat. So I'm going to show you what to do. First of all, this is you watching us. Hit the X button here first. Yeah, hit that bitch. Anyway, now you get me. Hit the like button first. And this link right here, it won't even take you out from the video. Just hit the link right there. Yo, why is my phone not working? How have I botched that fucking subscribe and like fucking promo, bro? Yo, I'm sorry, Spoopy. That one was for you, probably. My phone started lagging out. Anyway, hit this link right here. Ya Allah, hit the link right here.
Try to report that.
Shikh TV. Right here. Subscribe. Boom.
Love.
Right there.
Appreciate it, man.
Make sure you guys are subscribing Shikh TV right now. I'm just trying to get Shikh subscribers up, and the phone is not even letting me fucking. Anyway, it is what it is. Big up to Jack, who says, big up panel. Trent cooked today. My midfielder. Hey, we have evidence of English Cafu. He's done out here forever now.
No, I didn't think English Cafu guy. I didn't say Trent is English Cafu.
That's a shame, decorum. Big up to my guy, Deschamps, says, Hamza, who's better, Bellingham, Foden, or Saka? No monologue, so we can start the show. Just tell me who's better.
Most talented is Foden, then Bellingham, then Saka.
Fair enough. Anyway, on that note, guys, Subscribe to
Play
all
the
these
video I
guys'
sent you,
channels.
Sam. Play the video I sent you, please.
Okay, I will. Big up to everyone in the chat. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get this
Big up
party
Dawood.
started. Send me a 1-minute video.
Dawood, big up video, Dawood.
Oh, Dawood. You sent me Dawood video. So we're just gonna violate all the Arsenal fans. Egal, you know what? Since we've started with that, bro, what happened? Like, how did you like? What the hell? What the hell is that video? The Madrid video. Explain to the world. What were you thinking when you recorded?
Well, that's shameless. This is why we hate Arsenal fans.
In order to explain the whole context, I need to find the full video. Can I find the full video?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's yours.
Bro, there's no way.
It's not like we're going to get copyright infringement. It's your video, brother.
I've never done first 11 versus Real Madrid, and I'm a City fan.
Night, Dad.
Love
you. Sleep well.
Wait, Lewis is talking to someone? I thought you live alone.
I live with my dad.
Oh, big up. Shout out.
Come on. Family in that.
He's Chelsea fan as well.
Yeah, proper Chelsea.
You know, I made my dad a Liverpool fan. For me, it was opposite in my family. This is the video that Hamza requested, by the way. Per request of the Hamster.
We're going through. We are going through. We are going through. Galeno. Bismillah. Bismillah. Yes!
Did anyone else hear a butt?
The curse is over. The curse. The Champions League curse is finally over. We're through to the quarterfinals. We're through to the quarterfinals.
Not my club.
Listen, wallahi, they're the most shameless fans.
I am absolutely disgusted.
Yeah,
my guys were jumping up and down the sofa.
I got to the quarterfinals and didn't know how to act.
Penalties. Why do you think they're football clubs? Well, I check on their fans.
Oh, we beat Porto.
Check how their players celebrated.
You're on mute.
This is
if your players could win a penalty shootout, you might have won the Champions League again.
One second. Hold on.
Huh?
Oh shit, that's a good comeback to Hamza.
We're talking about Moscow.
No, I'm talking about Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah. You can hold
Hamza,
that.
if you would have won a penalty shootout, you would have won the final, no?
No, but listen, Real Madrid is heritage. I don't mind. I will not
Oh,
celebrate.
yeah. So you don't mind being a loser to Real Madrid?
The fact that you celebrated that against Porto,
You
jumping
don't
up,
mind
and
being a
your
loser to Real Madrid?
It shows how small.
We can't have a conversation anymore.
Not any other person will
We can't have a
celebrate.
conversation anymore.
Your players
We
celebrate.
can't have a conversation anymore.
No,
The guy literally said he doesn't mind being a loser.
Who? Real Madrid.
You just said you don't mind being a loser.
What's up? If you get knocked out by Champions League by Real Madrid in the penalties, is that a shameful thing? Is that a shameful thing?
No, it's not a shameful
clap back there. I'll be real,
bro. You're burping. These guys were their players were taking off a shirt against Porto penalties, celebrating.
Listen, Hamza, should we play the video of you where you're saying Real Madrid? Should we play that video?
Yeah, but at least it's Madrid. I'm not going to be shameless jumping up and down. Okay. Your fans base are shameless. Your football club is shameless, wallahi. That's why I'm so glad.
Before the game ended, you did this. We're going to the final.
Yeah.
And then you ended up, and then Rodrigo.
No way, Hamza's calling out.
Hamza, I have to be a man of honor.
Listen.
Hey. Maresca scored. Let's go. I'm in the final. Who wants it? 15 minutes left. Let's go. Smoking. No jokes.
Man.
To go to Bernabeu. Bring it on, man. At Bernabeu. To Benzema. Who's Benzema? Who's good Benzema? Bring it on. Morris. Get out. Sit down on the floor, man. Football heritage. Galacticos. Or Los Blancos heritage. Get out played. I smoked. Don't ever talk to me. Shut it down, man.
Why do you have to
4
do it like
fucking
that?
K.
Hamza,
4
listen,
fucking
I have
K
to be a
doing
man
the
of honor.
exact same thing.
Lewis asked to play the Egal clip. Egal brought it up. I have the clip. Why not? Let it load.
No, that might as well be the same script.
I'm telling
You know when he sent this out. Remember when they were up at the Bernabeu before the
Yeah,
Madrid did the
1-0.
comeback?
And then Rodrigo scored twice.
Yep.
Listen.
Nah, man, that is the most insane receipt I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, put your hands on your head, bruv, you disgrace.
By the way, can I tell you guys?
Shameless.
1 second. Let me close the
Bruv.
door.
Big up, man. Big up.
You
Big
see,
up. By the way, guys,
yeah.
we won't do the super chats now. Big up. We're gonna give you guys a special section, but just because of Nick, who says for the Egal comeback to Hamza, guys, it's Nick's birthday today.
And he played the Atlanta.
Happy birthday, Nick.
birthday.
Big up. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Nick.
Nick.
Love
Happy
to
birthday,
you.
bro.
And that was a cold comeback, Loki, because they did lose on pens to Madrid. I mean, he ain't lying. So, yeah, happy birthday to you, Nick. Make sure you guys are wishing him a happy birthday in the chat, please. Who's Ahmed Raid? Ahmed who? AA United TV. Ahmed Ahwar.
Bridge.
The bridge.
bridge.
The bridge 258.
Oh, the bridge. Oh, big up, my guy Ahmed. You got me. Big up, man. Big up, big up, big up, big up.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Big up.
I was gaslit. I was gaslit by AAA skills. If you play the video, this is why I was gaslit into doing the stupid reaction.
You think that
There's no copyright.
you guys have a better starting 11 than Madrid? Yes.
Yo, I don't get why he's laughing that hard. Like, it's not ridiculous.
I'm laughing at Arsenal. You think that you have a better starting 11 than Madrid? Do stat comparison. I would love to. How many Champions Leagues does Real Madrid have? Let's do a stat prediction. Let's do a stat comparison. How many Champions League does Real Madrid have? 14. How many Champions Leagues does Arsenal have? It's not looking good, bud.
And his argument is so weak. Why are we counting Champions Leagues? Let's actually go through a combined 11. Courtois is injured, so I'm going to go David Raya. They don't have a left back of quality. Do we really need to watch the rest of it?
Hey, we can watch it again.
We can. Go for it.
The main point was this guy was gaslighting the shit out of me.
You think that you guys have a better starting 11 than Madrid? Yes.
How we just said Madrid are better.
No, that set me off the edge. And then this part here was the part that pissed me off the most.
Have a better starting 11 than Madrid? Do stat comparison. I would love to.
This right here is the reason why I did the whole thing. I'm like, this argument is stupid. Basically, because they have 14 Champions Leagues, we can't compare one player to their team.
Because your players are shit. You're useless. Well, I've never seen a useless club like your football club. Well, even Thierry Henry will not get into.
That's the
what are we doing
special.
here, bro?
But here's the thing, even if he argued it the wrong way,
Madrid players are bigger than your whole football club. One Madrid. Rodrigo's bigger than your whole football club. Rodrigo.
No, but Loki,
his
logic is wrong. Just because a club is more successful doesn't mean they get more players in.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
No, I hear all of that, but Madrid was still better than Arsenal.
Bro, Martin Odegaard.
They are. I agree with you.
It's just he argued it the wrong way.
The player that Zidane's the greatest player. Zidane, who's the greatest manager, walked into their squad and called Odegaard and
by the way, while we're at it, guys, latest news:
Konate
and Upamecano will be starting for France ahead of William Saliba.
What a joke! I told them, Hussam, let me start with this one.
Might as well, yalla.
Let me tell you.
No. Why did he get to start? It's not his player.
I've been telling you.
No, you can talk, Egal. Of course, you can talk.
This football club. I've been
There's
telling
no bottom row rules. There's no football.
I've been telling
there's
you.
no rules. There's no football.
I've been telling you.
I put Hamza bottom row because he's never bottom row.
No one's. I'm champion. I'm
safe there.
I'm Premier League champion. I'm Premier League champion.
Hamza's the champion, and Lewis got his independence.
Put our guest up there.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought I was just gonna get dropped.
Why should I put Shikh up there? What did
Shikh I'm still FA Cup champion too. Are we just forgetting about? I've won something this season.
He beat Hamza recently.
And I beat Hamza. He
beat Hamza recently. Replaced his ass.
Look,
no,
I don't mind.
England, man.
I'm
not here. Who's here, bro?
Come on, man.
Who's representing this country?
He won a trophy. The three people who won
trophies. It's wrong. You cannot
one
have
that's not got single trophy.
If Ten Hag announcement was made today,
I'm even trying to argue you down. I don't mind.
Yo, the three clubs who won trophies should be up there.
You don't have a trophy.
No, I'm talking about my man right here.
Me.
Okay, so Hamza stays top row. So you just want to basically bring down Lewis.
Get Lewis down here.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Here we go. Happy now?
I hear the argument. I ain't even trying to argue against him on that. First, I want a trophy. Is what it is.
He deserves his top row.
Egal, you won the English Super Cup.
Yeah.
Dinner plate. The dinner plate.
There you are. You fraud. Hey, I won the Premier League Summer Series.
Listen,
that's actually got Premier League logos on it and everything.
You want to know something? On the official record book, it does count the Community Shield. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no one cares. Wallahi.
I know. I know no one cares.
Bro, you know what shared? You know you and Spurs share a Community Shield. You know us and Everton share a Community Shield. I'll never take that shit seriously. Ever.
I'm not saying I'm taking it serious. I'm just saying they actually count it.
Well,
Arsenal win it counts. When anybody else wins it doesn't count. That's what it is.
We lost to you to Community Shield. You never talked about it.
Bro,
we lost the season.
You do realize.
We lost to Leicester. The season before that. We lost to Leicester. Community Shield.
We don't beat anyone in the Community Shield.
Guys,
these frauds have talked about it.
One second. We all agree, but understand all of our clubs. When they go to honors, you can see a section for Community Shield. That's all I'm saying.
Don't count it. No one counts it.
No one might count it, but the same way we might not count it.
I only see Arsenal fans add it to try and stat pad against us.
Bro, Chelsea Football Club, if I go to honors, you're going to see Community Shield.
No one's claiming Community Shields. It's only Arsenal fans. No one takes it serious.
Club is.
No, they're not.
Yeah, but the club will.
We don't even take it seriously on the pitch. We've lost our last 8 or something. Our record stinks in that.
Bro, it has friendly rules. You can make.
Nobody even wants to win it. You're right.
It was shared 10 years ago. I'm taking that shit serious. I have never counted the Community Shield my whole life as a trophy.
Never.
Same.
As soon as I start a club-to-club comparison, I minus the
Community Shield. We lost 3 in a row. We'll lose 4 in a row.
All the Community Shield means to me is like getting an early day at Wembley. About that, I don't give a shit.
It was the only chance to take a trophy with a dog, probably. That's why.
Been to like 3 of them, lost all 3 of them. City fans never gave a damn. Arsenal fans treated it like it was the Premier League.
One second. You guys do acknowledge that every single one of your clubs acknowledge that as a trophy.
No one acknowledges it as a trophy.
Yeah, they do.
Nah.
Where?
Nah.
Every single one of your clubs.
I've never seen Chelsea flex Community Shield.
I'll only accept it as a trophy if I win everything. Like if I win every
you mean like to win the 6-2.
There you go.
I accept victory.
If we win everything, otherwise no.
He finally admitted that losing the Community Shield to Arsenal last year affected him because he could have had every single potential trophy.
No, I lost the Champions League. I lost the Carling Cup.
No, the year before.
And I lost the FA Cup. It doesn't mean anything.
At this point.
If I won the league and Community Shield, it will not mean anything to me. Wallahi, it will not mean anything. If I win a Community Shield and a Champions League, it doesn't mean anything to me. It will only mean everything if I win a Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and that cup.
Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. If I go to every single one of your clubs right now, you don't think they're going to have photos of the Community Shield?
No, but like here's
probably
the thing.
Not. Our last win was in what, 2006?
Do you not think they're going to show it on the honors?
2010. Beat United.
Bro, there are trophies that have been disbanded that you would find in our honors list. Here's the thing. Let's be logical here. You go to the game. It has friendly rules. You can make more substitutions than a regular game. And literally just 12 years ago, if it ended in a draw, the thing was fucking shared, bro. How can I take that as a serious competition? Let's be honest.
I'm not saying take it as a serious competition. I'm simply saying...
I remember cooking my own fan base when we beat City in the Community Shield, trying to act like, oh, another honor. Like, it ain't an honor, bro. It's a place.
Exactly.
No one cares.
Yeah. I cooked my fan base too back in 2017 when Mourinho joined us. We won the Community Shield that year along with the Europa League as well.
We never win it.
Sam, if you want to share the screen, you can see right here. There's Community Shield on the Chelsea page. Can you see it? Community Shield on the Manchester
United. There's also a full members cup, and no one ever fucking talks about that either.
Community Shield mentioned in the Manchester City.
Where is it? Where is it in the City end?
There's Premier League 2 winners right underneath it.
Right there too.
Like, City,
Reserve League
Liverpool,
champions.
man.
Like,
FA
Man-
Youth Cups right underneath the
Manchester
Liverpool
United.
one.
Shameless,
and
man.
Chelsea.
Full
Man
Members
United,
Cup
shameless.
right underneath that, and no
I'm
one
just
talks about
telling
that
you,
either.
it is there.
Hey,
Whatever
Chelsea
And
you
I'm
are
just
bigger than
telling
us because
you,
they have
no one cares.
yeah,
Lewis.
no
Chelsea
No
are
one
bigger than us
cares
because
about
they
the
have more
community.
FA Youth Cups.
Yo, can
get
you
me? That's
unshare it, the screen now?
I've got next to
Yeah.
it.
No one
Yeah,
cares,
Egal,
man. No
yeah.
one cares about this one
The
game that
club
goes
is
straight to
going to put
penalties
on
if
the
it's tied.
website
Like,
everything you want.
I said
There's FA
community
Youth
shields
Cup
on
there.
the website, and right underneath it is Premier League 2 winners.
yeah.
And we're
And
trying to
FA
act like
Youth
it's
Cup.
serious.
Manchester United got a Europa League underneath it.
No,
Great. So
he's
Liverpool
Okay.
have fucking what? FA Youth Cup underneath it.
Nah, Liverpool just got everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
so do United.
We won it all. We won the lot.
We're Man United and we're
Where's the cup
never
winners'
gonna
cup?
stop.
Yo, I can't unshare it. Did you unshare it?
Oh, it's not letting you unshare it here.
Not sure,
I'll
but
I can't believe it, man. Community Shields, that's crazy. Egal, if Egal had won, let's say he had the season
I
that
kicked
we
the
had.
share screen from studio and it kicked Egal. Yeah. Join back, Egal. My bad. Sorry.
anyone like my community shield? Up the shelf.
Yay, community shield.
Oh,
So
man.
what do you think of Saliba not starting for France?
Okay,
Egal,
let me
tell
say that one. I told you before.
No, first let Egal go, ya akhi.
Oh, man. It's the problem. Why?
He's an Arsenal fan, ya akhi. He didn't lose. It's just a news announcement.
He's gonna
Go
say
ahead,
it's
Egal.
okay. Oh, I don't mind my guy. As long as he's part of the squad, as long as he gets certificate of participation, that's what we normally get. Oh, you know, it's okay.
Hamza, I
It's an
promise
achievement.
you, I will let you
Go on,
speak
tell me.
directly after Egal. As soon as Egal's done, I will come to you. By the way, big up to my guy Ahmed for the raid. Make sure guys subscribe to the bridge. Go ahead, Egal.
Big up on man.
It's very simple. Who gives a fuck? Respectfully, Didier Deschamps has been an absolute dinosaur for the last near decade since he won the World Cup. There's been numerous times where his decision making has they're the best team. They're one of the best teams internationally. They should have won the Euros. They should have won the World Cup. They get into all these positions because they have such great players. And some of his decisions are questionable. This is another one that's questionable. I don't really rate Didier Deschamps. I thought he should have been replaced before the previous World Cup, but he's still here in charge. And if he's saying that Konate and Upamecano should start for Saliba, good, start him. I really could not care any less. Regardless, I'm still going to watch France. Regardless, I'm still going to support France in the World Cup, in the Euros. And when it comes to Saliba playing or not,
wait, why do you support France?
Advantage Arsenal.
Why are you supporting France then?
Why
That's the team that I always support.
Why?
Oh,
Fair enough.
That's the national team that I always watched.
Fair enough.
Oh, fair enough.
Canada's not in the Euro.
Manager, but you're still supporting them.
Even in the World Cup, even in the thing. You guys always see me with my France shirt. Listen, I don't rate Deschamps. I still rate the
I've known you
country
like
for the
almost 3
national
years.
team.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
before.
won the country for their politics, but their football team is amazing. Literally, listen,
Slovenia.
France football is the reason why I watch football. The whole reason why I started getting into football. 98 World Cup.
Oh, fair enough.
Never forget it.
Wait, so you watched
So
France?
who played up front? Who played up front for France that year?
When? In 98?
Yeah.
Bro, I was a little kid. How am I supposed to know every single detail, bro?
You didn't watch it, man. Christopher Dugarry.
He was a kid, Hamza. Have some shame. Wallahi,
We
he
were
was a kid.
all kids.
Yeah,
We were
Bro, I
all
was
kids.
7 years old.
But we remember
I'm
it.
supposed to know.
I can bring
I'm
guys-
supposed to
No,
remember.
Hamza 2002 World Cup I watched. I don't remember every detail.
Bro,
of it.
I was 7
Yeah.
years
We were
old. How am I
kids.
supposed to
We were
remember the
watching,
striker?
wallahi, I was watching it, and we were remembering Christopher Dugarry.
I know Christopher Dugarry. I was about to say. Yeah,
Come on,
Christopher
man.
Dugarry.
That's
Bro,
what I'm saying.
how am I supposed to? I was 7 years old. How am I supposed to remember a striker from when I was 7 years old?
Hamza 2002 World
we
Cup was the first thing
remember.
I
But
watched.
we
I
had
remember
stickers.
R9.
We had
I remember
football
like
stickers.
Oliver
Anybody in the
Bierhoff for
chat
Germany.
Wallahi, we
remembers
had football.
remembers
Wallahi,
the starting
first
11
present I got
for
given
a national
was
team when
football
they're
stickers.
7 years old. It's just
We had
happened.
football stickers of French
Hamza,
team, Netherlands
Hamza,
team, French
how old
team.
were you
Hamza
in
Egal was
98?
7.
Hamza, how old were you in 98?
Baby, man. I was like 9.
So how do you remember something when you're 9 years old? The whole lineup.
No, I was 10. I was 10. Listen, no, I
You're
was
born
10.
in
must have recently
89,
rewatched it.
Hamza.
Yeah, man. I'm an old guy.
MashaAllah, Allah bless you. Wallahi, I've thought you're always younger than that. I thought you're my
good
age.
genetics, man. That's why you should use my shampoo.
That's
why you should use my shampoo always.
One second. Anybody who tells me they
Sure,
can
guys,
use
get your
my
own
shampoo,
bottle of
look young.
Hamza shampoo. You get me?
Anybody
Hamza
who
and
tells
shoulders,
me
115 active ingredients.
Anybody who sits here and tells me that they remember the starting 11 for 1995 or 1998 or 1996, you're just capping.
No.
Egal, I agree with you.
7 years old, yeah.
Am I going to see
alive?
2002 World Cup, first thing I watched. Doesn't mean you can remember every detail. No, you can't.
My first one was 06. The 06 World Cup.
Bro,
Same.
I can remember games.
Yeah, but Lewis is the same thing. I won't expect you to know everything that happened in that cup.
Nah,
that's
barely.
Mad. Yeah, that's mad.
Bro, I can remember games and star players. I can remember,
I remember
the World Cup against.
I tell you why.
Actually, no. I remember the Ronaldo incident, but that was it.
I tell you why we remember it.
I remember Philip Lam's goal against Costa Rica. I think it was banger.
This is why when
I have to watch that one back.
This is when I come here. I educate you. Well, I take a pen and paper.
You educate who?
Educate you football that you guys should say it's an honor. You come at this stream, guys. You say, well, I've learned something so great. Now you don't answer me back, and you take pen and paper and I talk. Yeah, because otherwise, if you're not listening to what I'm doing and what I'm saying, you're a thick student. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be in this show.
I said Hamza University.
No, we got a Maple Leafs fan.
I can tell you. Listen, Luis, I can tell you about Michael Dewberry and Frank Sinclair. You've never heard of them.
No, I've heard of them. I just haven't watched them.
I have worked.
You can never educate me on Liverpool.
You all know something, guys? Hamza could literally be lying to us.
One second.
No one's gonna fact check him.
One second.
No, if he's that old, I would have believed he's watched football from an earlier age. So it does make a bit of sense.
Because remember when he tried to lie about Arsenal?
Where was Leonardo?
Leonardo was a player that played for us in the 90s.
Remember when he tried to challenge the Arsenal goal scorer thing?
I think he was a fullback.
He wasn't a fullback. You're a fraud. You're not Liverpool.
Yeah, but that's before my time anyway.
You're not a Liverpool fan.
Oh, I'm a glory hunter. Talk to me about Ray Clemens. Talk to me about Ian Rush. Talk to me about Kenny Dalglish. Talk to me about Terry McDermott. Talk to me about Alan Hansen. You want to keep going? Don't expect Hamza. Glory hunter as a Liverpool fan. What glory was I hunting? I didn't see shit growing up, bro. Glory hunter. Have some shame. There is no glory.
You signed him from Wimbledon FC. That's how we know.
That is something
we used to laugh at Liverpool fans.
Yo, Hamza, since you have such a good memory.
See, I've gone through relegation, guys.
You should not forget this.
You have to respect me. I've been through relegation. I cried.
Hamza, I'm going to give you an easy one.
The year after that, I was crying.
Hamza, I'm going to give you an easy one. This one you should remember. South African World Cup, who was the first goal scorer?
Which one? The first 98?
2010.
Oh, the Shabalala.
Easy, eh?
That's a question. I think even my mom would answer that one.
Yeah,
everyone
I think anybody would know that. It was overplayed all the time. Yeah.
By the way, Hamza's out here flexing. You know, he got to the final of the football quiz show and he lost to the guy. He lost to the final. He bottled it.
They asked me.
They bottled it.
Yeah, they asked me about name a
player
that starts with
You know
R.
you bottled it as well. The guy
they asked me players. Name me a player that starts with R. We got Roberts, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo. I'm naming top players. My guys are naming me bloody Division 1. I left those ages ago, man. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Roberto Carlos. I'm bringing Brazilian names. The guy was like, wow.
Roberto Baggio.
Wow. Yeah? Roberto Baggio. You see, so let me tell you last thing. I watched football during that era. As a City fan, praying one day I'll watch great players play for my football club. I'm living a dream of the kid's dream. I told you, my child will look at me and say, Daddy, she'll cry and say, Daddy, don't tell me more.
Hamza,
you have grown. You have
Hamza.
Of every human being.
Who was the striker you said for that game in '98?
So they played false nine.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Trezeguet and Henry playing back then.
No, they were taken. They played in the qualifier against Saudi Arabia, South Africa, but when going gets tough, Paraguay, Italy, bro, that's when Croatia is Dugarry because it was Zidane's best friend. Dugarry was Zidane's best friend. Zidane said it, so they had to play him. Zidane to make Zidane happy. He was best friend with Zidane. So you can't get this in Wikipedia. I had to watch this. Wake up and watch BBC Focus and learn and you guys are watching football when you're playing hoofball, man. Saliba being the best defender. I was growing up with Nesta.
He's not starting for France now.
Cannavaro. Bro.
So, I have a question. Hamza, you watched City when they were like in League One and all that?
Don't tell me. League 2, man. Forget League 1. League 2.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We had a keeper called Nicky Weaver. I'll tell you a story about Nicky Weaver. Yeah. If City, I'll tell you this is a fact. If City did not get promoted, the Gillingham was the most important game in City's history. Not the Champions League final. City's history. If City don't beat Gillingham that day, they're bankrupt. We were in administration, bro. I swear. There was no way Sam they can stay. They were kept up by fans. They beat Gillingham only through, they were 2-0 down, Sam. 2-0 down, Sam. Kevin Horlock scored 2-1. Dickov scored the equalizer. We took them on pen. How Madrid took us on pen. Hey! We got the penalty. We've saved it. We in Division 1 next year.
Hamza.
Premier League. Then
are you going to tell us your thoughts on Saliba, or is this going to be history channel?
Guys, you know how Hamza...
Can I get your thoughts on Saliba instead of all
you know
this?
how Hamza was trying to make me look silly? Hamza.
Well, listen,
Hamza,
I love you so much. I don't know how I made it to this.
Hamza, you got caught out. This is the 98 team versus Paraguay. My man's not even starting. What are you talking about?
Who's starting? Trezeguet.
Yeah. Where is he? He's on the bench.
Okay, no, probably he was injured.
Why?
He was the main guy. I tell you
why is Trezeguet starting?
No, Laurent Blanc scored that game. That was the first ever extra time, first time goal. Laurent Blanc scored.
Hamza, you got caught out, bro.
Because no one's buying it. No one's buying it.
Lugari was injured. Go and Google it. Well, I didn't Google. Look, my hands in the air. Laurent Blanc scored in 100 and something minutes. First ever extra time goal.
So what if he doesn't start the first game?
Bro, he's injured, man. Christopher Duvergari and Givash. Givash went to Newcastle. They were the main strikers.
Okay. One second. So why didn't he start the first game?
Huh?
Why didn't he start the first game of the tournament?
They were not fit, but when going gets tough.
Stop it.
Okay, 90. What? Okay, final. Who played? Who played final? Who played final?
Off the bench. He came off the bench and scored.
Who played final? Look at the final. Who played?
Henry started. You got.
Who played final, bro? Who played final? Go to the final.
I'm not talking about the final.
That's when you know the starting lineup. Everyone was fit. Go and check the lineup if I'm lying to you. You can't just Google things, man. In 98, we couldn't Google stuff.
No, you got caught out. You got caught out. Now you're backtracking.
Jokaev, Yuri Jokaev for the ball. Okay, let me go.
He didn't even start the final. What are you talking about?
Who started the final? Givash started. Well, Givash started.
He didn't even come on as a substitute in the final. Oh,
he did come on as a substitute. Let me check.
No, he didn't. He did not start. Hamza, you got caught once again.
France.
The guy was trying to move smart. In every single lineup I just showed you, he's on the bench.
Lineup, 1 second.
This is the Champions League final lineup. Can you not see it? Brazil.
Christopher Dugarry started. Final 98 World Cup. There you are. And Givash came off the bench. That's right. Sit down the floor.
No, he's not
Go
even
back and
on
do
the
lineup
bench.
against Real Madrid.
He didn't start. He's on the bench.
Bro,
Champions League. This is the World Cup final.
Bro, Dugarry started. Someone check that. 98 World Cup.
I'm showing you right now.
Dugarry started 98 World Cup.
He did not start. He's on the bench.
Givash started then.
Yes, Givash started.
So it's one of that's what I'm saying. It's either Givash or Dugarry. They were playing like that.
Neither, bro. Givash started. This man was next to him.
Dugarry, come on.
Trezeguet, Henry, all of them were on the bench, but Dugarry was on the bench. He came off the bench.
Who came on for Givash?
What?
Who came on for Givash?
It was Dugarry.
Thank you. So let's just turn.
No, but you said he started.
Started.
One second. You asked me who the Hamza. We don't.
Bro, what are we doing here?
We don't, the problem we have is we don't fact check you. When I fact check you, this is what happens.
Sam, what did I say? Dugarry or Givash started? Did I not say that from the beginning?
Hamza, I was honest. I said I didn't know. You sat here and said I know everything.
Dugarry was the main guy.
I know everything. You said I could tell you I could tell you who is the starting striker, and then you basically told me the backup striker.
Arsenal, you see, I told you, but I was right. Henry and Trezeguet were playing for Monaco. They were too young. They were too young to start.
I didn't say they even started.
Okay. But
I didn't tell you. 1 second. I'm not the one here who sat here and said I know everything and I know who started for France. You said Dugarry started.
I'm not gonna remember
I checked 3 lineups. Everyone is a witness. Everyone here is a witness.
I'm not gonna remember every
lineup. I know. And in each lineup.
Oh, you're not gonna remember every lineup. Why are you asking about Leon Hartson then? Who the fuck's that guy, bro?
Okay,
some random Liverpool player from the 90s.
Hamza, just for once, just be like, you know what, you got me.
You didn't ask me about Steve McManaman.
The guy I spoke about was actually a bench player.
Listen, I told you, I can tell you each game.
You're gassing up a bench player.
No,
you're gonna ask me about next Steve
Dugarry was good. Okay, what's that? Let me talk about Saliba.
Oh, now you want to deflect, eh?
Okay, Saliba. I'm going to talk about the Saliba.
Just admit it.
Saliba. I told you from beginning.
It's okay not to know everything.
France's heritage, yeah? It's a dream of every French child to play for the country. It's a fact. Saliba loves France more than he loves Arsenal. It's a fact. Saliba loves France more than he loves Arsenal. Yeah,
country.
I told you, Arsenal players.
That's like saying KDB loves Belgium more than he loves
City. Arsenal players.
KDB loves Belgium more than he loves City
in Europe, other than Egal doing a first lineup.
Hamza, does KDB love Belgium more than he loves City?
Arsenal players. Let me give you an example.
Hamza, does KDB love Belgium more than he loves City?
David Raya is a bum. David Raya will not start.
Answer the question.
Whether he likes it or not.
I would turn up in more big games if that was the case.
Hamza, answer the question.
David Raya is the best keeper for in the Premier League. They say, mark my word, he's not starting for Spain. He's in bench. Ben White, I never respect him. Listen, Sam, and shame on you, Sam, for putting that bomb, wallahi, in the first team lineup. You know why I'll never respect him? Sam? Wallahi, this is true. I will never respect Ben White.
When did I put him?
Hey, the best right back in the Premier League team of the season, Ben White.
Who?
Ben White. Ben White.
What does Ben White have to do?
Let me tell you what. No, 1 second. I'm going to 101.
Yeah, I was
Ben White's just catching strays, getting a suntan on vacation.
Do you know what? I'll never respect him, Osam.
Why won't you respect Ben White?
I'll never respect.
Because he punched up Jack Grealish.
No,
he told him he's the alcoholic.
Oh, he went there. Egal went there.
I will never respect him. Yeah, first he ran away.
Jack Grealish, the alcoholic.
He was a fifth choice right back for his country.
Yeah, big up the Alkies.
Yeah. He's below Trent. He's below Kyle Walker. He's below Reece James. He was below Trippier. He couldn't accept to fight for his place. Not only that, I don't respect him. The biggest one I don't respect him, when I read the quote, he said, I don't watch football. Then I said, you're a bum.
But what about Ronaldinho?
What about Ronaldinho? You know Ronaldinho's tapes with Garrincha and all that stuff. What are you talking about? Ronaldinho never watched football.
Ronaldinho, his first time is not to watch football. He enjoys the game.
He will never be a good right back if you've never watched the best right back.
It's on the record.
You have to watch. You have to watch the best players. To be the best player, you have to watch and see what do the best players do.
You don't have to watch to be the best.
You have to see Cafu. You have to watch Khan. You have to respect heritage.
Bro. Certain people just do their job and they keep it moving.
Everyone knows. If someone says, I don't look at football, I don't watch players, you're thinking, so what do you don't have a standard to get to. He doesn't have a standard. His standard is playing for Mikel Arteta, going home, eating pies, coming home, playing for Mikel Arteta. He doesn't have standard like us. He doesn't have standard like Trent. Trent Alexander-Arnold will always be a top player. You know what? Because he said it.
Hamza, you're flip-flop. You make fun of Trent every other week.
You play like Gerrard. Why do you Trent play those kind of balls? He learned. You have to practice. You practice. My greatest.
This is what Hamza does. He tries to win every argument.
Kylian Mbappe said it. CR7 say great players will always say that. Saliba, William Saliba, he has to leave Arsenal Football Club. Let me repeat again. William Saliba has to leave Arsenal Football Club and have some respect for once. If you want to be picked for France, go and play for a big club. Go and play for a big club. Don't play for a minute club. Never had a UCL. a bum in this country, always finishing second. Don't play for that club. I respect Saliba. I like Saliba. Wallahi, I like Saliba as a person. I pray one day Saliba needs to make the step. Yeah. Don't be sitting here getting second place every year. And you're doing performances that every of your fan base lie to you as one of the best. Konate is respected. He plays for Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club have got heritage. He's won UCL. You can't drop that experience. People don't understand. Football is about experience.
Konate didn't win no UCL.
No, 1 second. Konate has played in the
Konate
Champions
never won a Champions League. What are you
He's
talking
played
about?
in the Champions League final for a big club. Wallahi.
He never won a
The biggest
Champions
club in
League.
England. He's played in the biggest club.
He
for the
never
biggest
won
club.
it.
He never won it, but he played against
You
Real
said
Madrid,
he
bro.
won it. Why are you
1
lying?
second. Your players
Correct
never.
yourself.
The biggest achievement for your player
Get
is to
your,
play
get your
against
facts
Porto.
right.
1 second.
Get your facts right.
Konate, I told you before, I rate Konate.
Bro,
Wallahi,
get your
I
facts right.
Yeah, I
Hamza,
said it before.
we need to
I
fact
rate
check
Konate
you.
ahead of Saliba. Why? Because what, Hassan? I've seen Konate play in the Champions League final, having a great game against Real Madrid, Hassan. He lost, fair enough.
He did.
But and he's playing for Liverpool. Liverpool is a very respected club around the world. Wallahi. Hassan, my club is not respected as much as Liverpool around the world. Wallahi, that's a fact. Why? Because Liverpool have got all these European cups. I banter some here, but Liverpool fans know that how much I respect them so much because of the titles they've won. You can't just get that. Yeah. And then you see another player of yours, you think that he's going to overplace Upamecano. Plays for Bayern Munich. I know he's been bad, but he plays for Bayern Munich. They will take experience. Why do you think Saliba's biggest game when he had it for France, he made errors? He had to be substituted half-time to protect his legacy. 45 minutes. What you think it's Arsenal Football Club? You're playing Bournemouth. Dominic Solanke. This is not Dominic Solanke, boy. France are here to win European World Cup, boy. They're here to win World Cup. Coupe du Monde. There's something called Coupe du Monde. Coupe du Monde don't get won by Arsenal players. Wallah, he's joking. Coupe du Monde don't get won. People who win Coupe du Monde are great players. Yeah, that's why I respect Mbappe, because he said, Hamza, vavavoom, I've lifted Coupe du Monde. I've done what Zizou did. I lifted it. I won it for my country. Paul Pogba have done it. You're telling me Saliba. He's
Let me ask you a question.
It's his second tournament. 1 second. It's his second tournament. You said he was the best player in the world. World Cup, he didn't even start. He started when they qualified. Wallah, he started when they qualified. Have some shame, Saliba. William Saliba, have some shame on yourself. Wallahi. There's a reason you're not being picked. You play for bum football club. Until you change what you're playing for, go Real Madrid. If Real Madrid can't go, because I want to see Saliba play well. Wallahi, I wish Saliba all the best. He's a good guy. I will always love Saliba. You know why? Because he's a humble kid. But if he plays for your football club, he has to realize he will never be chosen for France if Konate is still there. If Hassan's boy is still there, you have to respect Hassan's boy.
Who's the better player, Konate or Saliba?
Konate is better. Fact. I've always said it. I'll never change my tone. Why?
I'm speaking to
because
a delusional individual.
Yeah, delusional to you. Delusional to you.
1 second.
Delusional to you. You put Saliba ahead of Rudiger. You put Saliba ahead of Rudiger for Real Madrid, who won the Champions League. You put Saliba ahead of Rudiger. Wallahi, I cannot put Ruben Diaz ahead of Rudiger. Why? Because Rudiger won the Champions League.
Hamza, let me say something.
When they released the team of the year this season,
let me say
I was humble to have one. I said,
let me say something.
I got Champions League one player. I'm humble to have 4 days. But you are deluded to believe Saliba and Magalesh are the top players. And let me tell you something.
Hamza, they were last season in the Premier League. Let's not lie.
So why is he not picked? Why are you blaming the manager? Why are you not blaming the manager? Managers don't want the World Cup. Why are you blaming the Deschamps won the World Cup? Who are you to come call Deschamps a bum, wallahi?
1 second.
Wallahi, who is he to call Deschamps a bum? Who are you to call Deschamps a bum, wallahi? Don't you have some self-shame? A guy's won the World Cup, you call him a bum. You look at you say, you're a loser. Your football club is a loser.
Yeah, he could have won 2 more. He could have won another World Cup and another Euros, but his own decision-making cost him.
But bro, he's won the World Cup as a player and as a manager.
Respect. It doesn't mean shit. You can still get called out.
It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit.
1 second. It doesn't matter. I don't care how much
who's
you
won
win.
2 major European cups.
1 second.
Tell me manager.
When did he win? In 2016? 2018? When was it? 2018?
Yes, it was 2018. Go on.
2018, right? So before then, 2016, he could have won the Euros. He lost that. Also, he could have won the World Cup just recently. He lost that. There's been numerous opportunities where he bottled it in finals. When you wanna talk about other people who bottled it, but now you want to bring up one trophy and big it up more than anything else. I get it. It's a World Cup, and I get. I'm not here talking about Didier Deschamps. Hamza, I'm here talking about your inconsistencies.
No. You're inconsistent. You will not call your manager a failure for coming second in major trophies, but you're calling a manager who's won the biggest.
I'm not calling him. I'm not calling him.
You're a bum.
1 second.
Why are you talking about being a bum? Respect the World Cup. He's won one. How many managers have won 2 World Cups? Name your manager who won 2 World Cups.
Get back.
No. Answer the question.
There's no question I'm answering.
Name your manager who's won 2 World Cups. So why are you calling him a bum?
Hamza, I'm not in trial. I'm not on trial, okay? I don't have to answer any of your frigging questions. The reality of the situation is you've been babbling on for 20 minutes and said absolutely nothing. All you've said is
compared to you.
All you've said is you rate Konate. Do you rate Upamecano more than Saliba also?
I know why he's got chosen. And I told Hussam, did I say he will get chosen ahead of Saliba?
I'm done. Conversation over.
That's actually what I was going to say too when I had a chance, of course. Why are we trying to get past Upamecano?
Stop smoking that. Put it back. Hussam, what did I tell you a few months ago? Upamecano and Konate.
No, but you said it for experience.
There you are. I said it. I predicted it. I called it because I've been watching football for a long time. You pick on experience. You say, yo, they've played before at the top level, at the top tournaments. I trust them. And Varane's retired. So Saliba should be pushing up. He ain't pushing up. He's still in the bench. He's still sitting on where Varane left. Varane's already left. So all you're doing is, everyone's against me. I'm Arsenal Football Club. You know, my players are not getting picked.
There's a
reason why.
All right, Hamza, I have a question for you, Hamza. So you would take Upamecano over William Saliba at Manchester City?
Yes, fact, 100%. What are we doing here?
That's crazy.
He's literally
that to me
lying.
is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Because I hear the Konate part. I hear it. That
Upamecano over Saliba, yeah.
That's what Hamza's saying.
I'll pick 100%. Experience is key.
Bro, you could tell him Barry Shield, he'll take it, Lewis.
See, this is a problem with
that's insane. Yeah, that's insane.
I didn't say it.
That. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Laurent Blanc was 35 years old in the World Cup. He was picked to play along Desai as a starting choice player. And that season, Laurent Blanc was crap. Guess what? They won the World Cup. Why? That's experience. You pick the most experienced player. You have to pick the most experienced. You can't pick a youngster. Saliba played poor for France. Why did you talk about this? The game he got substituted halftime. Where was that Saliba guy? You see him against Bournemouth. Why didn't you watch when he played against which team? Denmark. Wallah, he got cooked.
I don't believe those links. I don't believe that.
People come out here. I watch Arsenal Bournemouth. It's such a fantastic performance. I don't give a shit about Bournemouth. And watch if Upamecano plays well in the Euros, you all need to apologize. And if they win the Euros, you have to give them credit.
No, nobody's speaking except for you.
Why do I need to apologize?
Why do we need to apologize? You're speaking to yourself, mate. Wallahi, nobody said a word.
I honestly didn't even get a chance to say my stance.
I'll go on mute. I'll enjoy my cake. I want to hear. Go on.
No, the typical Hamza, he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. Bro, you can't sit here and say Konate's better, Upamecano's better, and then say Saliba needs to go to Real Madrid. He's Real Madrid level. Which one is it?
And Hamza, I have a question for you.
Actually, I think I remember you saying that.
Hamza, I have a question. Who's better, Rabiot or Camavinga?
Camavinga goes in there.
Rabiot starts ahead of Camavinga for France. You know this, right?
Yeah, but listen, that one I'm not gonna cuss him. I'm not gonna cuss Deschamps being stupid. I'll never, because he's picking for a reason. If Rabiot,
listen, you know what it is? It's not even bias. I think Konate, probably in international football, his game
it's very good.
Respect. Here's the thing: Deschamps don't give a fuck about you passing out from the back. So Konate is like solid defender, just straight up pace and power, will lock up any striker on any given day. So I get that one. But Upamecano, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't agree. Upamecano cannot be better than Saliba. That guy is genuinely like.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see for France. He doesn't make mistakes. Saliba's made mistakes for France. So already he's given him a chance. 2 games, Saliba was poor. So you want him to take risks because of how he plays at the Premier League. When he's given Saliba a chance for some, he had to substitute him.
When did this happen? When did he make mistakes?
Denmark. France, Denmark. Did you watch it? See, the problem is you guys don't watch international football. You sit here and you watch English football, but you don't watch other French football.
It wasn't
Egal
France,
supports
Denmark.
France.
It was France, Germany.
Germany got cooked by Denmark. There was another game. Denmark.
No, bro.
I even laughed at Gucci.
The error was in the Germany game.
No, that was recently, but before that was Denmark. That's where he got dropped.
What game was it that he made a mistake in the Denmark game?
I'll show you. I cook Gucci. I was cooking Gucci in that game. That's why I remember it. Gucci's the Danish.
You know you contradict yourself every 2 seconds. You know that, right? You don't care though.
Oh, but why do you want Upamecano drop when he's not made a mistake for France?
Bro, I didn't say anything about Upamecano.
So who do you think
you're putting words in my mouth?
Okay, who should start then?
I really don't care, bro. I think Didier Deschamps defensively, he doesn't have to worry because he has such good attacking players. They could concede 3 goals and still win 4-3.
They still need a good defensive display.
Fair. Anyway, listen, I don't want to discuss international football for the rest of the stream, so let's just do the super chats before we move on, because we do have a few interesting topics as well.
How have we been going for an hour?
Yeah, we have been. We will be.
But you had that big France 1998 argument.
But
no,
Don't
go anywhere.
I don't know.
We're coming to your bald man next. You get me? Let me read these super chats.
If Foden doesn't get picked for England, we're blaming Southgate this one, because Southgate is a bum.
No, Foden's starting on the left.
There you are. Inconsistency in an argument. Hamza special. Ancelotti gets a coin heads, 6 Champions Leagues, 5 La Ligas, multiple big game against the best in the world, longevity, Nations League, or tails Benjamin White. I am so confused. Ancelotti?
He is good. Huh?
No, I know that, but how are we comparing Ancelotti and Ben White? I'm so confused, Blaze.
Is Blaze an Arsenal fan?
No, he's a Chelsea fan.
Oh, okay.
Sure,
listen, I agree with the Ancelotti prop. I have no idea how you ended with Benjamin White. I need an explanation. Big up the panel. We love you, Egal. But that combined 11 was a head loss. Come on, you Gunners. Also, Hamza is a walad. Hey, listen, I think Egal admitted like 3 months ago, I think it was, that was his biggest L ever, to be honest. So, listen, as long as you hold your
He's never going to go anywhere. Vini's going to get the Ballon d'Or. That's going to come back again.
For me, it was it's a toss up between Carvajal and Ben White, and Carvajal scores in the final. So.
Yeah. To be fair, Carvajal was stinking up the joint early in the season.
God. For the Egal comeback to Hamza, big up Nick, man. Make sure you guys are wishing Nick a happy birthday again.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday.
Big up Mr. Khan says, now you know why we hate Arsenal fans. Irrelevant is what Mr. Khan says. Mr. Khan, you saying irrelevant when you support Tottenham Hotspur is the epitome of shamelessness. Have some shame and some self-awareness. You get me?
They're clear rivals, so of course you're going to hate us.
Big up to Sid, who says, waiting for the Hamza 1 hour monologue. Hey, there's still a Maresca monologue.
You got 30 minutes of absolute dribble.
Listen, there's still a Bruno Fernandes and a Maresca monologue, so stick around, Siddy. Thank you for the super chat.
My head's gonna be...
You can't come second then.
So I can finish my food.
Oh no my problem. God, nobody's bragging about the Community Shield. I was simply making a point that every single one of your clubs acknowledge it as a trophy.
Oh, yeah, you cannot brag about it. You cannot. Big up to Lil Tims, who says, so 89, Hamza started supporting City when he was 19. He wasn't 19 in 89. He was born in 89. He was 1. This is his birth year. You get me, Lil Tims. Big up. Thank you for the super chat. Hamza, tell them about Romario and Bebeto. Amir?
1994 World Cup. Deadly, man.
But
let me just tell them quickly. The biggest mistake the Brazilian manager made in the 98 World Cup is to drop Romario and not call Romario. And Romario, he was an incredible player. If they had taken Romario, they win that World Cup. Romario be better.
Big up to the panel. Hamza, for the whole season, you were like dancing Carlton from Fresh Prince and Crash like Soda Glass and Mole Man. I have no idea what that is. You get me? But big up to you, Comical Ali. Hamza got it and he's smiling and he's drinking some coffee. So,
Oh, it says
best.
like that song, like Carlton dance. It's an
Oh, that's
unusual
the other
in
one.
it though, and anyone. It's an unusual.
Big up, Hamza is shameless. I was 11 in 98 World Cup, part French, and I don't remember the lineup. Egal, I like you despite being an Arsenal fan, but Community Shield isn't a cup. Up the Chelsea is what Scotty says. Hey, I hear it, Scotty. You get me? I hear it. Fair enough. And as I said, listen, I was 8. I was 7. No, I was 7 during the 2002 World Cup. That was the first thing I ever watched. And I don't remember shit, brother. I remember like R9.
No, but Hamza has to know everything. Even if he doesn't, he's
Hamza
going to
does his
fabricate his
research.
way.
Let me tell you what Hamza does. You know how Hamza knows all this information? Hamza has DVDs. I'm not even joking, by the way. It's actually true. He has DVDs and he watches them. With that, recalls back all this information like in detail. That's why he knows like that Dugarry was Zidane's best friend. He watched the documentary on it. Hamza, Rodri handball. Hamza, Rodri handball. Was it left or right hand?
Not let me.
Right hand. That's the answer, Deschamps, by the way, just so you know. Hamza doesn't remember that one, you know, but we have it ready anytime you want to ask. It was right hand.
Holy shit.
It was right-handed. Big up to Nick who says, no wonder Hamza disrespects Batistuta. Oh, I have no. Honestly, him calling Albert Batistuta.
Yeah.
Najib.
Yeah.
Did I watch the 1998 World Cup? Yes or no?
Did what?
Did we watch the 1998 World Cup? Yes or no?
Yeah, what about it, yeah?
And who was the striker up front for France? Who used to start up front?
Up front, it wasn't Trezeguet because he came in 2000. Henry was sub. He was, I don't know, he was some black player, bro. I can't remember his name.
No, he wasn't.
He used to play for Lyon, bro.
You make it up. You United glory hunter. Get out here. That's why you're a United fan, man.
You
that
called
backfired so bad.
You called the gym for backup and then
he called him for backup and he's like, stop waffling, bro. He got the call.
No, but he's right. He's right. Yuri Dorkford played for Lyon.
Huh?
One of the strikers that started in the final played for Lyon.
What's his name?
Yes.
Yuri Dorkford or
Djorkaeff.
Yuri Dorkford.
No, Showcase at the time he was playing for
Inter Milan. It was Dugarry.
No,
Yeah.
it's Yuri Dorkford.
No, 1 second. Najib, was Dugarry and Zidane best friends? Yes or no?
Yeah,
You see, he's trying to change the mood. Nobody cares
I
about
want the documentary.
Dugarry.
Everyone knew that. Get out of here. Thank you, Najib.
Bro, your boy mentioned somebody completely different.
The question of who started the striker. Stop. Hamza, who scored versus Brazil in 2006?
Yo, he might not have been black, but he played for Lyon.
Answer question, Hamza. Now, no Google.
Quarterfinal. Who scored against Brazil in the quarters? Michael Owen. Idiot.
Why are you calling him an idiot?
What?
Michael Owen.
Michael Owen. No, he didn't. 2006 World Cup quarterfinal.
No. Oh, 2002.
Thierry Henry, you idiot.
Thierry Henry. I thought 2002 a cup. Sorry, guys. I was leaving.
Michael Owen.
Sorry, guys.
Michael Owen when it was France.
No, but Owen was 2002. He scored the quarterfinal.
Yeah, Hamza.
I just got
Hamza.
Guys.
It's okay to say you don't know.
Huh?
It's okay. If you don't know something, just say you don't know it.
No, but Sam, the 2002, I got confused because quarterfinal England played them. And it was Michael Owen that
scored, but then Ronaldinho chipped Seaman.
Yeah. That
Remember, it's okay to say you don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't have to be like
confused by your ear, man.
You don't have to be like the Tottenham fans. You don't have to be like the Tottenham fans talking about empty cabinet and all that.
Yeah, I was about to say. Big up to Jack Howe, who says like of the stream people.
I'm not going to read the comments.
Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. I'm going to be honest with you. You guys are bored during the international break. And no one bring you entertainment like this. You get me. This true Russia is elite, man. Hit the like button right now. Let's get to 300 likes at least. 900 people.
Bro, we haven't even gotten to any of the title topics.
Yeah. Big up to John and the ghost who says, Lewis, big up to Alco's in bed. He said that.
It's proper Chelsea.
Sidney Govil is a good striker, you know.
Big up to Hamza's shampoo who says Egal when the champion speaks, listen and learn. Big up to you, Hamza's shampoo.
Egal, you're
Is the picture spinning?
Yeah, he's like, hapoo, hapoo. This is the typical Hamza thing. You get me?
We took that photo today.
Hamza's an elite whopper. Deschamps only selects Upamecano Konate because they were a partnership with RB Leipzig. Not all this rubbish about the club where they're at.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, out of experience.
Yeah, they played together. That makes sense.
Oh, Blaze is saying it's a coin toss from Egal, the super chat. Oh, so he's like saying Ancelotti 6-time Champions League winner, coin toss, Benjamin White. I love Blaze. Now it makes sense.
Egal, say Sydney Govou. Say Sydney Govou. How did you pronounce it? I got confused.
Huh?
No, he was talking about Djorkaeff.
Oh.
Yeah.
He didn't play for Lyon, Djorkaeff?
Yeah, he did.
Djorkaeff played for Inter.
Bro.
Well, like, Yuri Djorkaeff played for Inter Milan.
Here we go.
Djorkaeff
he was born in Lyon.
He went to Bolton, I remember.
He played for Lyon. Hamza is the YouTube version of NBK. But Hamza doesn't work for KFC, he works for NHS. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. I see all the mods pushing for it as well. Per request of Lewis, because he's eating. We won't start with Maresca. We will start with Bruno. Shikh, welcome to A-Listers. You get me? Tell us your thoughts on Bruno moving to Bayern Munich. Tell us.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes, listen, Bayern Munich, if you are listening to me and watching this show, we have an elite chance creator in our team. He's also currently the captain of our squad. I think Jamal Musiala could learn a lot from Bruno Fernandes at Bayern Munich. So, hey, listen, it would suck for Bruno Fernandes to leave our team, honestly. But listen, I understand he's such a quality player that Bayern Munich want him. Take him. You can take him 100%. But, Bayern Munich, seeing depending on the manager, well, they got Vincent Kompany now.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
I am definitely being sarcastic. So I'll get straight to the point. Bruno Fernandes is an absolute garbage footballer. The fact that he plays for my club makes zero sense. The fact that he even gets compared to Kevin De Bruyne sometimes is just mind-boggling, to be honest. People were talking about, when Bruno Fernandes is not in the team, you lose 4-0 to Crystal Palace. What about when Bruno Fernandes is in the team, we lost 7-0 to Liverpool? Your point. So makes no sense. Bruno Fernandes, we only lost one game to Palace without Bruno Fernandes. What about the 21 that we lost this season with him? What about all that? So simple as stuff. If you want me to summarize Bruno Fernandes' Manchester United career, he's had one Champions League knockout game. But people want to say that he's such an elite player, and he's world class, elite chance creator. He needs better players around him. This and that. We prioritize Bruno Fernandes on our team, and look at how that turned out for Pogba in our club. And Pogba is the much far better player on his day as compared to Bruno Fernandes. It's absolutely crazy that he's still at the club too. But this is what I'll say: if we actually do get rid of Bruno Fernandes, I think that's a big statement from Ineos. I'm not gonna lie, because for me, the three priorities for us in terms of players to leave is Bruno, Rashford, McTominay. There's also other of them too, but these three for me, they need to leave right away. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes too. I also heard there were links with Al Nassr too. I just saw like a little tweet this morning, and it was like 128 million. Yo, you could play that little Ronaldinho clip when he's at the AC Milan. He's licking his lips, say, "Oh no, did he?" That's me when I read that. 128 million, take him, bro. Take him. But will my club, this structure, the Glazers, all that, will this actually happen? That's the question for us to see. Because all of this sounds great. Ineos are doing this, Ineos are doing that. We really don't know. Eric Ten Hag is still here. So we really don't even know how we're actually moving in this summer. So I just think, Bruno Fernandes has not had a good career at the club, to be honest, so far. And I'm happy to see him go. And I can't wait. We need to get past, having these mediocre players at the club on big contracts, and who are just here to, we're here for vibes, and we need to be together and win FA Cups and all that. We're not just a club that's supposed to compete for FA Cups and and top 4 in Carabao Cups. We're supposed to compete for more. And let's be honest, we've been in a rebuild ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left. So it's about time that we start taking things seriously. So Ineos, if that is the move that you want to do, hats off to you. If you are able to get rid of Bruno Fernandes, I would love that. But a lot needs to happen still. And a lot needs to happen still for me. But yeah.
What do you guys think, Egal and Lewis, on the Bruno thing?
I think
how much
Bruno
is his wages?
I think Bruno, call me
Probably
crazy.
200, 250K.
Call me crazy. But I think he's because he is being asked to be Manchester United like main creator, main guy who's doing all these things. It's a lot of pressure on him, and people view him in a bad light because Manchester United are currently in a bad situation. But if he's in a team where he's just being asked to create, and he has other players around him that are going to be doing the dog work, he has a solid defense, and he's going into a more structured team, I think you can see the best out of him. And obviously putting him in an environment where he's not dependent on as the main leader and all these other things, and you have other people around him that can do that, you're going to get the best out of him. I don't think Bruno Fernandes is an average player. I don't think he's a shit player. And I think a lot of people overly criticize Bruno Fernandes because of things that he can't control. Manchester United are terrible from top to bottom. If you have a player like Bruno, and you can get him for a decent fee, I think Bayern Munich are going to do well with him.
Fair enough.
Hamza, Lewis?
Carl, because I just want to see how long Bruno's contract is, because with him being on 200, 250K a week, I kind of think it's unrealistic anyway. He's got 2 years left, so I guess you guys might try to push him if you don't re-sign his contract, but I just don't know who would take him on those sorts of wages right now, because he's not really had the best of seasons for you guys.
Yeah.
And I get the frustration. Like, Bruno can be really frustrating to watch at times, but I do get what Egal's saying as well, where it might not necessarily be all his fault. The thing is, like, he's kind of in limbo right now because you don't know what's happening with Ten Hag. Is Ten Hag being sacked? Is he staying? Like, it's actually gone on for over a week now. I expected there to be an announcement, which is a bit of a question mark on Ineos. Why is it taking so long? I don't know, but I guess you're going to find the conclusion sooner.
Let them go on vacation, no?
What was that?
They probably went on vacation.
I mean, you still get it done before vacation, innit?
I mean,
like,
I don't have
to
do vacations right now.
This is what I'll say, right? Is like
Ten Hag stays, I think he stays.
It makes zero sense on what they have to review and why it's taking so long to review. I've heard people say that maybe they're waiting for all this FA Cup hype to kind of die down before they end up making like a big announcement. But that's what I'm saying. It's like it all depends on how Ineos move. My big thing, I've said it on my channel too before, is that if Ineos wait till the Euros, I'm actually fully convinced that we're getting Southgate. There would be no reason for us to wait until the Euros to get a manager.
That's a red flag.
I told you today. See what I told you, Lewis? Told you.
What?
Remember I said the Southgate thing. I told you it's not banter.
Yeah, no, it's actually a possibility. If we wait till the Euros
right away, if they get Southgate right away, I'm gonna know that they're thinking more about culture than they are tactics.
Screw that. I'm Ineos out from that minute onwards, because there's no way that you can look at what Brailsford, Sir Jim Ratcliffe were at 80% of our final few games, right? They're at the final, all of that stuff. They don't want to refer to Erik ten Hag and even call his name and talk about the manager and all that stuff. And after this abysmal season of you watching every single game, you pick Southgate. Makes zero sense. So that just tells how serious they are. They're not serious. That's what they do.
Do they have a relationship with Southgate? Do they know him like that?
I don't know if they have a relationship with him, but one thing that I know is that they've been talking about having an English core at the club for a while now. And if that's really what they go for, then it makes sense. Southgate is that English core, I guess, that they want. But
no English manager has ever won the
players too. Don't get me wrong, it could be players too, but I wouldn't be surprised though. That's the thing. Like I can't. What can I say about Ineos? Like, imagine them getting Omar Barada, Dan Ashford, all these people just to hire Southgate. Are we idiots? Like, are we fans?
No
like,
English
stupid?
manager has ever
made
won
no sense. It would literally make no sense. But yeah,
no English manager ever won the Premier League.
Man United ain't winning the Premier League anytime soon anyway.
I just think that listen,
You're never too far away, apparently.
I just think that the project of Man United, if I'm Bruno Fernandes, he's the most important player for Manchester United. And I think he's the foundation of United because you can see he's the only quality player that's left. For me, if they lose him, they lose a hardcore, like a guy who scores goals. I'll take him at Man City. I've always said it because he's crucial. He scores goals. He's always there in big games. I've always said
Bruno Fernandes at Manchester City.
100%.
That's a disrespect to your club. That's what I would say. That's a disrespect to your club.
1 second.
You make fun of Bruno more than anybody on the stream.
Yo. Hey.
Are you calling your family like that?
Let me just ask my cousin in front of you guys, yeah? What did I tell you about a player in Sporting Lisbon that we should sign when he was at Sporting Lisbon? I should show you clips. The place for Man United. Which player that? Bruno. How many times I used to show you clips? So many. Can you tell these guys? I used to show you clips of Bruno Fernandes at Sporting Lisbon. We're linked to them. And I rate a midfielder that scores goals. I saw Lampard scoring goals. Scoring goals, Lampard used to score important goals against Barcelona. I rate players that score goals from midfield. Like, so me, when Bruno scores goals, he's important. You see how he plays for Portugal. The fact that you're laughing is because...
Would you replace KDB with Bruno?
I'm not going to replace KDB with Bruno. Who compares KDB to Bruno? But I'm saying Bruno is an asset. Is an asset. You be.
All right, so I'll ask you, Hamza. You take Bruno, and who would he start over in your team right now in Manchester City?
Listen, I'll take him. I'll take him
because you wouldn't sign Bruno to be on the bench, right? The way that you're talking about him, you wouldn't sign him to be on the bench. So
listen, I don't mind having him, and I tell you what, you laugh at that. I don't mind having him. He will play that Gundogan position. He'll play that Gundogan position, and he will score me goals. And he'll score me. You pack the bus, Bruno shoots. And I rate Bruno. He plays well for Portugal. What are we doing here? Because players like Pogba get destroyed reputation at Man United. Anyone goes to United, it's called shit. Why? Why do we blame those players? Why can you not blame the club? Why is it every player that goes to United, reputation's damaged? Oh, he's shit, he's crap. But before he joined United, he was such a good player. Sancho's a fantastic winner.
Hussein, put Kunle's comment up.
No, seriously.
Why are you gonna laugh?
I've always said, without Bruno, you look basic. And if Bruno still,
can we all agree on this? Hamza, why do you always have to phone a friend? This is not who wants to be a millionaire.
Bro, listen, I got proof because the frauds here don't even believe me. So when I bring up friends and people confirming, they look like fools. People are scratching their head. How is he proving us wrong all the time? I'm just getting up.
Bro,
I don't need to make it up.
I fact-checked you on one thing you lied about the lineup. From now on, I'm gonna fact-check you on every old.
No, but one second, you didn't get me wrong, man. I was not wrong, man. Listen,
you were wrong. I showed you the Champions League. I showed you the World Cup final.
Let me finish about Bruno. Listen, Bruno will score goals.
This is what he does. You got him.
Bruno scored 20 goals. 20 goals, man. That's mad for midfielder. Mad. People don't deep how hard a midfielder is. Bro, how many midfielder have you ever seen that scores 20 goals? Name me. Lampard. Name me another midfielder. Go on. Give me. TikTok. Go on. Name me.
There isn't one.
That's what I'm saying.
He's in a world of his own.
Lampard was the only one. And Lampard, people say, oh, Lampard scored crucial goals, mate.
Kevin De Bruyne?
Chelsea league titles. De Bruyne doesn't score 20 goals. He assists. So to me, Bruno is an asset. He's an asset. And do Bayern Munich need him? I think he's got 1 year contract. If they had to sell him, how much United are going to sell him? For 20, 30 million? 25 million? Because Thiago Alcantara went for 25 million to Liverpool. So Bayern are stingy. Bayern are not going to pay more than 30 million for Bruno. So United are going to lose an asset. And it's hard to replace that. Who do you get? Who do you get if you lose Bruno? That's the question. Shikh, who do you get if you lose Bruno? Tell me.
If we replace Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Olise, Eze. I could name so many players. Eze goes right into the team.
Olise and Eze. Chelsea, mate.
They're not Bruno's standards. Right. They're not Bruno's standards. No way. Ask anyone here. Olise and Eze, Bruno's standards. Are we joking?
Yeah, I could name a lot of midfielders. Paqueta,
okay, name me another midfielder.
Bruno G, Paqueta, Bruno G. There's a lot of midfielders who could.
Paqueta's not available. He's going jail.
Okay, but this is the thing. Like, one thing about Bruno Fernandes that people need to understand is that it's not just about G&A when it comes to football. Do you guys actually watch Bruno Fernandes?
A straight face. Oh, he's going jail.
Bruno G costs £100 million. Are you going to buy him 100 million?
See, so this is the thing, but the thing is that Bruno is replaceable. I don't think it's the fact that Bruno's not replaceable in our team. I think Bruno is replaceable. Bruno's 100% replaceable.
I promise you, he's not replaceable. It's a very hard place.
I played against you with no Bruno, no Rashford. You guys were toothless.
Yeah, absolutely. See, I'm telling you now, he comes at your team, you are going down bad. Like, you're gonna have to keep McTominay to win your games. Because Bruno G is available for 100 million. You're not going to pay 100
creativity.
Million. Yeah, you lose creativity. Who's going to be there? Tell me another creative player that's available. None. See, Man United fans. This is
Conor Gallagher's for sale.
Conor Gallagher's
crazy. People want to say Bruno is an elite chance creator, but when Højlund is our striker, most of the goals that he has scored they're not even assists from Bruno Fernandes. And let's also not forget, chance creators, if I pass the ball to Hassam from outside the box and he takes a shot, that's a chance created. Let's just be real. Let's honestly just be serious. Come on now, please.
Who would create chances for Højlund?
Well, Bruno hasn't created chances for Højlund because Højlund hasn't scored goals from Bruno.
Okay, imagine you're losing Casemiro. You're losing Amrabat. Are you going to keep
They're not losing Casemiro. They're selling him for 90 million euros. What the
80 to 75 to 80 million, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lie. That was a lie. In fact, it was confirmed as a lie. Listen,
it's confirmed that Al Nassr don't want him.
No, they're not paying 80 million. Yeah, they don't.
I just heard about it today. I'm not sure. Like, I just heard initial report.
Look how much Egal has had enough of Hamza. I love this. Egal's fully had enough of Hamza today. Look at this. Hi, Egal. You fully had enough
I told you from the beginning of the show. I'm dead tired. I don't sleep well.
You know, I think with this whole Bruno thing, there need to be a balance with it. I think selling Bruno right now, it depends, like, obviously, where the direction that Man United are headed in. I mean, if they tell Bruno Fernandes that, you know, you're going to get Southgate as the manager and you ain't trying to win anything, he's 29 years old. He himself should want to leave, never mind what Man United should do. And from Man United's perspective, you are selling one of your better players, to be fair. But, you know, Man United do have a lot of work to be done.
Sam, who did they replace him?
You know, when the guy said they're on vacation.
Sam, let me ask you, who do you replace him with? Who do you replace Bruno with? Name me the players. He said Olise and Eze. I
don't think you can get a like-for-like replacement right now, but you can replace him with multiple players by changing the system, by doing multiple different.
Give me names. Like a midfield is like who?
I really don't know, like, on top of my head right now, who would I replace him with? I mean, there are options available, but it depends who you want to get. How much is your budget? If Man United want to spend money, they could lure Bruno Guimaraes to their club.
If you tell me, I'll go and buy Joao Neves. He's worth £100 million.
Look at Abdi Hass and all the Chelsea fans talking about Gallagher. Wallahi, you're so
crazy. Yeah, so
hey, are they wrong? Gallagher's for sale.
Now he's going to Spurs, man. He's
a good boy. Give him some treats and he'll be fine. We'll run around for days.
Anyway, speaking of Gallagher, this is perfect transition, guys. There's 875 people in here. We ain't even on 400 likes yet. Wallahi, have some shame. Hit the like button now. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. All the guys' channels is in the description. Subscribe to Egal's channel, Hamza's channel, Shikh's channel. Let's. So one of the mods, please post Shikh's channel in the chat again, so everyone can go subscribe to Shikh's channel. And subscribe to Lewis's channel as well, Carefree Lewis G. You would see me there spamming watch out. So make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Speaking of, Enzo Maresca, Lewis, you get me? Announced today. Talk to the people.
I'll be so real. I don't know what to tell you that I didn't tell you guys last week. Like,
yes, I said on my earlier on stream, I wasn't lying, by the way. You did say Bun the last two names. You know that's not a lie.
Yeah, I did say that, but now they're here. So I'm just going to let them cook. Like at the very least, they stuck to their principles in terms of they wanted to bring a manager that was possession-based. Do I think he's ready for the Chelsea job? I'm not sure. I can't predict someone who hasn't managed a single game for my football club. So I'm interested to see how he starts the season. I hope he hits the ground running because he's going to have a lot of pressure on him if he doesn't start early from the media, from the Chelsea fans who didn't really have a lot of faith in him joining in the first place. Like, he really needs to start well. But, hey, you're here now. Hopefully we make the right signings to add to the squad. This squad's good enough to get fourth. It's good enough to get a trophy. So go get it. Go get it. Simple as that. And the more games pass, the more I have an idea of what to expect from him.
When's your first preseason game?
So late July. Like, I know we end with Real Madrid and Man City, so that'll be really interesting. But we start off against Wrexham, so just get that shit over and done with. Then we have Celtic, Club America, City, and then Real Madrid.
Can you tell me the date again? Tell me the date of your first game. Just date.
25th of July, 3:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, at 3:30 a.m.
Oh, so it's probably going to be a US tour thing.
All right, cool. We're doing
Don't
a late
they have
night
to qualify to the Conference League?
Yeah, we got the final playoffs, so we have a couple games in August. Don't know who we're going to be playing. We're one of 6 teams in the playoffs. Us, Lons, Fiorentina, Hoffenheim, and somebody else. There's also some teams dropping from the second qualifying round of the Europa. So God willing, it's not Enzo. God willing, it's Ajax because we need that. Great away day and everything. And yeah, go win that trophy. Go win that trophy. My trophy drought ends next season.
And if it doesn't, you want him sacked.
Yes.
If we don't win the Conference League, I'm cooking everything with a heartbeat. Everything with a heartbeat that played. Like, if real truth, we shouldn't even be losing the game.
By the way, you have insiders.
That's a lie. You wouldn't cook Palmer.
You know people at the club. What's the striker situation looking like?
If he didn't turn up against Cluj or some random team that we're playing, yeah, I would. I'd be like, have shame.
Yo, Carefree, what's the striker situation at Chelsea?
It looks like it's me and you beefing over Sesko from the sounds of it. We can't really afford Osimhen right now.
So what are the people telling you that you know?
He's our number 1 target. That's just all I really know.
Has Todd Bowley been lotioning them up?
Lotioning up Sesko?
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
No, did he, man?
Nah, yeah, big pause, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't, bro. I don't know what you mean. I really don't.
Real Madrid.
Rodrigo to Arsenal.
What? Hamza just saying fuck Arsenal today.
I just want someone said play the video.
Best players in the world, and you already know this.
Egal was
Rodrigo. Today about Fabrizio, the deal is going to happen, and he will be a Real Madrid player before the end of the summer. But with that being said, Arsenal are interested in Real Madrid's Rodrigo, and in the case that Kylian Mbappe joining the club makes it that they might have surplus their requirements for Rodrigo, Arsenal will be one of the clubs that would be at the front of the queue to try to pounce, in addition to the likes of Liverpool, Man City, and many others. But ladies and gentlemen,
Loki, you bring this on yourself. I'm going to be honest with you.
Wallahi, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, there's no way he's downgraded.
Was there any actual rumors of Rodrigo to Arsenal?
Yeah.
He's not linked with it. He doesn't want him. He would never.
One second.
There were rumors, but he's come out and said
if there's rumors, then you know what? Fair enough. You didn't say like, he's joining Arsenal, so I actually hear you.
There's only one club on the whole panel who has a chance of signing Rodrigo, and that's Hamza. That's it.
Me.
Yeah.
Bro, Liverpool do too.
Transfer Kings, bro. Come on, it's my gimmick.
Bro, Liverpool also have it.
Come on, man.
Liverpool, me.
Hamza,
I think City have the biggest chance on this whole panel.
Listen,
I
don't think there's
that's the only place he'd go to in Europe, I think.
I genuinely don't
winners
think
go to winners.
I don't think there's anything wrong talking about transfers, but if you guys want to laugh about transfers, you can laugh about transfers.
Not only the reason
why I hear you, I don't think you said anything wrong in that.
Yeah.
So I also mentioned Liverpool, Man City.
The whole lubing up Sesko and everything. Like, no.
Yeah, that was
bro. I seen Sesko's agent at Stamford Bridge with the owners.
I've seen him at the Emirates. He went to both grounds.
Did he?
Yeah, he went to both grounds.
I didn't see
Hamza,
the photos.
tell me, can you stick on topic, Hamza? Tell me your thoughts on Maresca, please. Can you stick on the fucking topic?
Who the hell's that?
Messi's child was wearing a City top. He's a City fan.
Oh Allah.
Cristiano
Ronaldo's child wears the Liverpool shirt. You know Cristiano Ronaldo's child. You know Ronaldo's child.
I don't care about Ronaldo's child. Listen,
Ronaldo's child wears a Mo Salah shirt. You know this?
Big up Liverpool. I respect Liverpool. Why am I gonna cuss Liverpool? But
Wallahi, if you say anything about
Messi's child wears my shirt. Yeah, listen, and Iniesta's child as well.
1 week you respect Liverpool, the next you're cussing a fan.
Listen,
it's like bad. It's bad.
But Enzo Maresca. Listen, Enzo Maresca's issue is I told you before that I knew him before for EDS, and he played well for EDS. But to me, I just look at Luis and I'm just thinking, it's a 5-year plus 1 year contract. You know,
who cares?
For me, I'm not gonna cuss Enzo Maresca, but I just think it's a big step for him, and
that's true.
I'm gonna back him because he's an ex-City guy. I'm gonna back him because of that. At the end of the day,
oh my god!
And then I really think that he will do well for Chelsea, but I think it's a big step. But if they get it wrong, will Chelsea be patient to give him 5 years? The way that they didn't back Potter, that's a problem. They've given a 5-year contract, 5 million a year. That's 25 million, plus another 10 million they paid to Leicester. That's 35 million. That's going to be a lot of money. Like, if he doesn't do well in 8 months and Chelsea are struggling, Chelsea fans are not going to be happy, because I know the minimum that Luis is saying is top 4 for Enzo Maresca next season. And I know if Enzo Maresca doesn't get top 4, Luis will want him out.
No, we need to look at the whole season. That's the only way you can judge the manager. But the one thing I will say is, like, I feel I'll be more likely to crash it on the directors if we don't get 4th, because they brought in somebody inexperienced to get those targets. Whether it means Enzo isn't ready or if he's just not good enough or whatever, I don't know. I haven't seen him play. I don't know, so I can't tell you that. But someone's getting crashed on if we don't make 4th. It's most likely going to be the directors. I'd be very, very surprised if Maresca pisses me off that much throughout the season. So we'll see what happens.
But it's a signing that we all didn't expect. If I told any Chelsea fan about this signing that they're getting Enzo Maresca, they would have said, no, it's not true. This will never happen.
It wasn't ideal. I hear it.
And you're all shocked that Kieran McKenna was your first choice, apparently. And he rejected you. And then Enzo Maresca,
I don't think he was our first choice.
He was, because you offered him a job on Saturday, but he said no. Yeah?
I heard we rejected him because of
a
string of reasons. That's what I saw from The Athletic. I'm going to try to find it.
Find it, because
I'm going to keep it so real with the Enzo Maresca thing. I think for once...
Maresca felt it wasn't the right time to make a move. So he wanted to stay at Ipswich, which is why he's re-signed.
So McKenna rejected Chelsea.
He re-signed with Ipswich. He used it to get a pay rise. Good business.
But did you offer him a job?
No, we didn't offer him. We didn't offer him anything. We had talks. That was it.
That's
didn't go any further than that.
I don't think he actually wanted to join the club. I think it was just for a new contract.
It was smart business.
He just got promoted to the Premier League too, so he would want.
You see why I'm gonna come for the owners? The fact that they interviewed him. The fact that
they interviewed Maresca and they gave him a job.
Bro, Maresca is better than this guy. Who the hell is McKenna? What are we doing here? This is Chelsea Football Club, man.
Both of them haven't done much. Maresca's got a bit more because he's won the championship, but both of them have experience.
I would understand. You guys thought that you're going to get the Sporting Lisbon manager. You thought that you might get the Brighton manager. What's his name?
Yeah, I thought we get De
Zerbi. Yeah. I was worried about Girona manager. I feel, Luis.
Might still work out for us.
Luis, I promise you, this is the truth. If they were smart, Girona manager was the guy. I'll tell you why. Girona manager has worked.
I think Michel didn't want to move.
He could have. I think he would have offered it.
And might have the interest in going any further.
Let me tell you why, Sam.
Lewis wanted Miguel Sanchez.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah.
He worked with the failed Gazzaniga, Tottenham reject, improved him. Jan Couto was failed at Braga. He took him. He took Eric Garcia, who's a bum, Barcelona fans were cussing. He took Daley Blind, who's a failed and rejected, I think. He took Miguel Gutierrez, who's a loanee. He took another loanee, Yangel Herrera. He took an Alex Garcia, who he had. Bro, he was full of loan players. He got them to play football. They battered Atletico Madrid, home and away. Barcelona, home and away. Beautiful football. With limited funding, he would have improved them. He's a very good manager. Very, very top man. Spain are linked with him. He would have taken Chelsea.
He's linked as the Guardiola replacement. That's why I thought it didn't go any further than that.
He's
long-term plan. If Guardiola leaves, you lot get Michel.
Yeah, he's a top quality manager. He would have cooked at Chelsea. But you know, Enzo Maresca, have faith in him. What he did with the EDS, we won 2 in a row, and he's got the experience of playing Lavia, Delap, Cole Palmer. McAtee's joining you guys, I'm hearing, from Sheffield United.
That's some links from the Sun. Like, nah, I'm not listening to that.
How do you guys want to buy McAtee?
Yeah, from the Sun. Like, then no one else.
Man City Academy.
That ain't the biggest load of BS I've ever heard. Like, that ain't going anywhere. He
plays very entertaining football, like tiki-taka, because he learned from Pep. But in Parma, it didn't work out because Italian football is not that.
That, and I think it was his first managerial job as well. So I feel like you're going to make mistakes.
Listen, I'm going to back him because it's ex-City. Anyone who go Bayern Munich, I'm backing Bayern Munich for company. I'm backing Enzo Maresca.
They are the Blue Brothers.
That epitome of shamelessness, honestly.
Yeah, Pep.
What am I going to cast my guys, man?
Pep right now is having some ridiculous influence on football, man.
Question for Lewis. Sanchez, Sanchez, is that kind of like a red flag for you that he likes Robert Sanchez?
I mean, if we're not going to get another goalkeeper, then kind of, because you're putting a lot of faith into someone who hasn't really done a lot to prove it. But same way, if you feel like you can get a better player out of him, go for it. Just better hope you do, because Petrovic isn't great with his distribution. And if we're not going to get another goalkeeper because of that, it's another risk. It's another big risk. Like, I haven't seen nearly enough from Sanchez for me to think, okay, cool. Like, he's only really good at long passing. He's got good reflexes, but even that and the cross catching started to disappear in some of the games at the back end of last season. So I'd rather us try and go get another goalkeeper. We're linked with that Las Palmas goalkeeper, and I know he had a really good season last season, so I hope we get him. But if not, you better hope you get something out of Sanchez, because his short passing is so shaky. Yeah, I don't believe it.
You're going to back a lot the same way he's backing Maresca?
Big up to you guys. Let's go to the super chats before we wrap up, because the guy has to go sleep. You get me? Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. We want to hit 400 likes as we're live. There's 826 people in here. Please like the video right now. Subscribe to This Is Football. You get me? Big up to everyone showing us love. Let's read the super chats. Egal has to sleep, man. Hussam, heritage quiz for the Euros. Step up, Hamza. Hamza, I'll ask you a very straightforward question. Euro 2008. Who scored the winner against Germany? Who assisted it for Spain?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I think I know who scored it.
Don't look at the comments. I know what you do. You have 5 seconds to answer.
Oh, Sam, that's a hard one. David Silva?
Xavi Hernandez assisted Fernando Torres. You won.
I had the goal scorer, just not the assister.
Big up to Faisal, says, panel, what do you think of empty Cabernet? And then he says, Man United needs Mario Dralico to stop the league.
He's a good player, you know. Very good player.
Great player. Yeah, big up to empty Cabernet. Wow.
I don't think he'll go to Spurs, though.
Against Inter Milan. Yeah, whatever. Bullshit.
I still don't think he'll end up at Spurs, though.
An advice to anyone who wants to do YouTube.
Who's Emity? Wallah, listen. Who's this Emity Cabernet? Wallah, I've never heard of him.
He's not a player.
Well, I keep seeing some guy. Wallah, he talking
Hamza,
about
it's meant to be.
Who's tired, bro? Egal or you, bro?
Yeah, Hamza, can you not read it? It's meant to be empty cabinet.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, empty cabinet. Oh, I want the Emity Cabernet.
Come on, man. Tottenham legend. and you don't even know his name.
You know who's Mario Adralico?
Good night.
Yeah, Hamza, he was in the France team in '98.
Hamza, you know who's
History
Mario? Hamza, you know who's Mario Adralico?
Wallahi, you're
He's
saying
Super
this. So
Mario
wallahi,
from the
it's
game,
empty
bro.
cabinet. Wallahi, say wallahi, it's empty cabinet.
Wallahi,
Tottenham's
it's a-
finest.
Yeah, it's an empty. Yeah, that's what he meant. Empty cabinet. I'm surprised that you actually.
You wanna know something, Lewis?
I'm glad
The
this is
center
your
back
first
signing you guys
transfer
made,
window.
Tosin. That's a good signing.
Guys, it's a
Yeah,
good sign.
good signing. I wanted Tosin.
Hamza, this is
Seems
your
like a
first
good
ever
signing.
transfer window
I just need to.
doing
I,
YouTube.
yeah,
good business.
you know
It's
what?
good
Free
business.
transfer can't be too wrong.
Yeah, it's good business.
God.
And
Wallahi,
Lewis, honestly, I
Look at
can't
him,
lie.
guys.
I'd take Trevor Chalobah from you guys too. I would take Trevor Chalobah.
I don't blame you. I think that guy's
Oh,
really undervalued. 25 million is
I would,
crazy.
yeah. 25 million for Trevor Chalobah.
Such a
solid,
defendable
solid
centre back.
business.
Yo,
Yeah.
why am I hearing Fofana is for sale?
Oh
That's
my
some
God.
bollocks. Like, I don't know what club would even come in for him with his injury
Apparently,
record.
Arsenal are
Contract days
interested
on
in
and the
Fofana.
money we'd want. Who?
Apparently, Arsenal scouts are really.
Yeah,
like
I saw
Fofana.
that, but the source said like 1K followers, and it just sounded so stupid. Like Arsenal are monitoring Fofana.
No,
Okay.
basically what they're saying is Arsenal have always rated Fofana highly, so the Arsenal scouts would be interested if Chelsea were looking to sell. We are looking for a centre back.
I think you guys were interested in him a few years ago, but it just feels like you're dragging up an old transfer rumor.
Yeah, but we got
Yeah.
Saliba. We ended up getting the better out of the two.
I mean,
just say this.
Injuries, so I hear it for now. And if he has a full season, we'll see.
He's never.
Fofana's a
been
really
Saliba's
good centre back. Just can't stay fit for the life of him.
He was never ever on Saliba's level. We know that.
Bro, when he was at Leicester, they were giving him Van Dijk comparisons. He was playing to that level. So I want to see what he's like when he's fully fit for a season.
Yeah, I know who was rated higher though when they're in the same team.
Who? Fofana and Van Dijk? Or Saliba?
No, Fofana and Saliba played with each
Well,
other.
as of now, it would be Saliba, of course. But like,
Don't
I wanna
forget
see
they
what
played
Fofana's
with
like
each
in
other
more
in a
games.
centre back partnership.
what, like under 21s for France or something?
No, Saint Etienne, week in, week out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot Fofana came from there.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Let me just tell this to Hamza. Hamza, this is your first transfer window doing YouTube. Be very careful. There are people who try to catch you out with crazy ass names of players that don't exist. There's a player that his name starts with ice. If you see ice, do not read.
Also, if you ever see Leicester, just don't say it.
Yeah, any Leicester in the name, it's not real. Hussam, asked Lewis this months ago. What player does everyone on the panel look like? Start with Hamza, Trevor Sinclair, El Hadj Diouf vibes.
El Hadj Diouf, bro, that is mental.
I can see Hamza with I could see Hamza basically with Trevor Sinclair. That's actually quite accurate.
No, I don't play. Guess what I look like?
Who?
You guys, who's that guy, the Welsh striker, short guy who used to do a somersault?
Robert Earnshaw.
Yeah, they used to call
Oh,
him.
raw.
You see
That's
how
a
you-
name I ain't heard in a
You see
minute.
how you see how you know I'm heritage, Hamza. Don't ever disrespect me again, saying how you could educate
Robert
me.
Earnshaw, bro. Oh my god.
What did this
Never
say about
educate.
Robert Earnshaw? Do I look like Robert Earnshaw? Let's see. Put it close together. Let's see.
Robert Earnshaw. You definitely look like Earnshaw. 100% you look like Earnshaw. 100% you look like Earnshaw. 100%. 100% you look like Earnshaw.
Oh, he doesn't pass in the wind. Oh,
Who does Shikh look like?
I've been told I look like Amrabat before. I've been
Wait,
told like Arab players, I guess.
Wait, are you bald?
Beard and stuff. Well, right now I don't. I have cut my hair like pretty short, to be honest. But
Can
yeah,
you take off your hat for the sake of this question? Come on, it's your
I haven't
debut.
showed anyone.
come on, Kashif. Come
Don't
on.
bottle it. Don't bottle
Can I show you who Lewis it is?
Who?
I'll show you.
Listen, man, I don't want to be on Hussam show in the first time.
Obviously
they're
someone
calling me
new.
egghead
Want
for the
someone
first
new.
This is
time, you know?
Lewis's.
Gideon Zalalem.
Oh, God.
I ain't
Oh,
got
actually
that one
does
in
look like
years.
Lewis.
Well, it looks like him, no?
That
I
actually does
forgot
look like
about
Lewis.
that, brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He
That's
looks
Lewis.
so much like him.
Yeah, bro. I remember when he was in your youth team in like the early 10s. Everyone told me I look like him. I'm getting Ollie Watkins now as well, which is a new one. It's probably because of the goatee. But that one's a weird one.
Look at this small guy. Look, you're such an asshole, bro. I fucking hate you guys.
Bro.
You guys are the biggest assholes in the universe, bro. It's Earnshaw. Earnshaw's the correct one. I don't know who I look like, to be fair, John, but yeah, big up to you. Big up to you, regardless. Just mention any Arab player, El Neni, without dreadlocks. See, big up CMO says, Egal, do I do Madrid Arsenal combined? Oh my God. New Arsenal Madrid combined 11. It's the Madrid 11, guys. Sober. Khalas, just put the Madrid 11, keep it stepping. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, even from Liverpool, I think probably Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent, and Salah. That's it. The rest is all Madrid. Hussam, your top 5 biggest clubs in order.
Jeez, that's a new one.
No, he don't look like Adeyemi. Also, Adeyemi is a bottle job, so that's a bad comparison. Your top 5 biggest clubs in order: Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea. Actually, no. Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, City, Chelsea.
I think they mean
We're just Prem
all the clubs,
or
not just
all in the world. Yeah.
Prem. I
He
think
didn't say Prem.
Okay, let us know if it's Prem or not. Big up, Hussam. Who do you guys think is winning the Euros? I think France are winning the Euros.
France.
Everyone agree?
England. It's coming home, mate.
France. I think it's coming home.
There you are.
Palmer Ballon d'Or chart.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the stream when Hamza has 15 kits again. Those are always funny. Hamza,
my kids.
Watkins is so average.
Do you guys know Hamza would do before the World Cup? He did a stream on my channel. Every single 10 minutes, he swapped out kits with another kit.
Don't let anyone ask you about this player. He doesn't exist. That's an insult.
Yeah,
right
he doesn't exist.
Big up to you, Faisal. And then he explains. He talk about in the world 5 biggest clubs in the world. Madrid 1.
AC Milan 2.
No, not AC.
Barcelona. AC Milan are huge. AC Milan are huge. You fraud.
No, not number 2.
Can you calm the fuck down?
Bullshit, man.
My bad. I was talking Champions League. I would go Barca, Real Madrid, Manchester United.
Wallah, oh my God.
How are you putting United above Liverpool, you absolute fraud?
Liverpool's in there. And then who's the last?
Liverpool above United, 100%.
So Bayern Munich. So Barca, Real, Manchester United, Liverpool, Bayern Munich.
See, that's when you don't understand football. Wallahi, that's what I'm saying.
Madrid, Barcelona, AC Milan, Liverpool, Bayern Munich. That's the 5.
Madrid, Barcelona.
Barcelona huge. AC
Milan, Liverpool and United. That's what I would say. Yeah.
1 second. Is AC Milan bigger than Juventus in your opinion?
Yes.
I'm saying
7.
Juventus have way more league titles.
Is this question just based off of this is just big clubs, right?
Lewis is gonna say Chelsea won now.
It looks like we're talking about
man. Chelsea top, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, United. I think that'll be it.
Bro, it's basic.
AC have 7 Champions Leagues, but they don't have nowhere near the same level of league.
It doesn't matter. AC Milan have got Ballon d'Or winners.
Italy, who's bigger, Juventus or AC?
Name me a Ballon d'Or winner or World Player of the Year, best player in the world that was used to play for Juventus at that time.
Name me a Ballon d'Or winner that plays for some of the other clubs.
Okay, let me tell you 1 second. AC Milan had Van Basten winning 3 in a row. 3 Ballon d'Or in a row. Are you joking?
How many Ballon d'Or winners does Bayern have? How many Ballon d'Or winners does Bayern have?
Lothar Matthäus probably.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Are we basing biggest clubs based on Ballon d'Ors? What are we doing?
AC Milan were bigger than Real Madrid at one point before 98.
Come on, bro. As much as I can admit AC Milan have better European history, they might be bigger.
This fraud.
Oh, thank you for access.
Morello, I think he's okay and he's nothing special, but we'll see if anyone's looking for it. Hamza, answer the question. No, top 5 clubs. No monologue. Just give me the 5.
It's big. I look at past and present. I divide it. Currently, It's Real Madrid, Man City.
Man City's not in the dream.
No, currently.
Hamza, you know he's saying of all
Real
time.
Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich, currently. Real Madrid, Man City. I'm seeing teams that are big now. Barcelona. I'm probably
That's Chelsea.
Liverpool. All time. Real Madrid, AC Milan, number 2. Number 3, Bayern Munich. Number 4, Liverpool. Number 5, Ajax.
He's basing this solely off Champions Leagues.
Manchester United in that list is crazy, but it's whatever. Yeah, that's insane.
He's basing this solely off
Champions
Champions
League.
4 Champions League, baby. 4 Champions League.
That is Hamza heritage right there.
Hamza, do you believe you're going to catch up to Manchester United in Champions League?
Easy.
You believe you can catch up to Liverpool?
Nah, it's hard, man. No, because they've got 2 Champions Leagues. They've got 4 European Cups and 2 Champions Leagues. Yeah, 1 more.
Have some shame and decorum. Yesterday, you recorded a TikTok saying Madrid won 15 Champions Leagues when they've won like 6 or 7 of the modern ones. Don't have shame. Hamza, have shame. Don't be an asshole. Anyway, big up to you guys on that note. He got me. He said he wants to divide them because the name changed. Have some shame, wallahi. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up to every single super chatter. Thank you guys so much for supporting this football always. So much love. Jack, Siddy, Denishan, Blaze, Terence, Nick, Mr. Khan, the other Terence, Scotty, Tims, Ali, Amir, Ganarola, Vinicius, ZZ, Dina, Faisal. Big up to every super chatter. Thank you to everyone. Sorry if I missed any names. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Don't stay anywhere because this video is going to take you to MHF. Work rate never ends. I'm going live on MHF right now with Mo to talk about, whatever the hell we're talking about. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Carefree Lewis G. Subscribe to Egal Talks Football. Hamza said, fuck the outro. Subscribe to Hamza Talks Football. And go get Shikh to as many subscribers as possible right now. Go subscribe to Shikh TV. Fantastic debut. Love to all of you guys. And I'm going to see you guys on MHF. Peace.
Big up.
Watch out.